Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It is Tuesday and today I'm going to show you some really simple things you can do to save time with the Helix, the copy and paste functionality within presets, or outside of presets I should say, from one preset to another. And it's become a thing that I'm doing because I really love those Def Leppard presets that I made. And I was thinking that I might want to make a set of my band's presets, every single one, well, within reason, using the most important elements of that, which would be the amp model, the overdrive, the EQ, and the compression. I'm also using the the delay and the reverbs and the pitch shifting, but those will get changed per preset. The other things, I'm keeping the core sound the same. And then adjusting the effects and whatnot to fit the songs. So today I have taken and moved one of the Hysteria presets to a free spot, a free bank of presets. I'm going to try and make everything fit in just 4 presets with 8 snapshots. So that's like 78 snapshots? I don't know. I'm not good at math. But no. I was using 56, so I had 7 presets with 8 snapshots each. Now I'm going to have 32, and I'm going to try and make it work with 32. Less tap dancing, less time in between songs. I'm just trying to be efficient. So. All right, here's what we're going to do. So I'm picking and choosing the things that need to be very specific. And the Let's Dance delay is super specific. And I've got snapshots on this one, Let's Clean and Let's Solo. And the solo one is not so important, but the Let's Clean, because it's got that, that 272 millisecond delay, is really important to that song. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab it. And it's right here. That is not it. Where are we supposed to be here? Oh yeah, we're on the top one. Oh, 275. I know it goes between 270. It's technically 270, but what I do is I set it a little bit off. That way it sort of sounds kind of thicker against the other instruments. It doesn't sound exactly on the nose, which I don't mind. So we just need to hit the action button, copy that block. Now we need to go to a new Union Jacks preset, and here's a great place to do it. We're going to go with, let's put it, I've already got a reverb up top, and I don't like to put my reverbs and my delays in line. So what we're going to do is hit the action button, paste it right there. Now, I'm going to bypass it for this one because, and then save the preset because on this particular one right now, I've just got the 4 snapshots: clean, mild, medium, and heavy. So mild is a very light crunch. I use that one for all single coil stuff, for like Rolling Stones, Joe Jackson, early 80s, late 70s stuff. And then the medium crunch is where I start using the humbuckers, and then the heavy crunch is for the big heavy stuff. So we have a clean one here. Let's move it. So I'm going to touch the number 1 snapshot, then touch number 5 snapshot, relocate it up there. Now we're going to access this delay that I just put in, and that will add that to the song. And then I can save the preset and go in. I'll press the button on the far left, the knob on the far left, I should say, and then change that to Let's Clean. And then I'll have let's do this. I always forget I don't have very many characters for the snapshots. So Let's Clean is going to be turquoise. and save it. Now, I'm going to have to do some tweaking, of course, because it won't be perfect, but that's the way that it's done when you just want to move an effect from one preset to another. It's super simple, and you can even do it with amp models if you want. I have the amp models that I want on these presets, and they're using the Cali, Texas Channel 2, and it's what I'm using for basically for everything. And then, you know, the compulsive drive is where I get all my gains. I use a couple of compressors, and these are, you know, this is the same, one of the same signal paths as one of the Def Leppard presets. And I found one that was fairly economical with the blocks in it, but one that also had, you know, graphic EQ on each, after each amp, or after each IR, I should say. So I've still got room to grow. I can add, I'm going to add a, what do you call it, rotary vibe, not a rotary vibe, a rotary speaker for stuff like Badge by Cream and No Matter What by Badfinger. So as the week progresses, you'll see more of this stuff, and I'll share more of my more of the things that I'm going to be doing. And we've saved that, so let's go back, see if there's anything else, anything really specific. A lot of this stuff, you know, can be shared with other presets, and I'm just looking for the song-specific stuff, like Creep. You know, that's an important one. So let's go on that. Creep has a tremolo that I need. So let's just hit the action button, copy that sucker, and go up to Union Jacks 1, see if we have room to put it in. Sure do. Now, I'm going to want to run that in front of the amp, and then I'll bypass it, and then that way it won't affect this particular snapshot. I'll actually take this snapshot and copy and paste it over to the next one because it's clean sound, and then just call it Creep Clean, and then I'll use my stock heavy at the bottom, and that way I'll be conserving space. I used to have, you know, a Let's Dance Clean, a Let's Dance Heavy. I had a Creep Clean, a Creep Heavy, you know, and it's just, you know, a lot of the heavy ones were very ubiquitous. So I don't need to have a specific snapshot for each one of those heavy sounds. I've got a heavy sound on this preset already. So I'm just going to consolidate things and make better use of my space, let's just say. Whew, good times. There you go, everybody. Oh my goodness. It's a fun undertaking, but I played this one particular preset, my Union Jacks #1, last night for all of our songs at rehearsal. And if I can make them work with just 4 snapshots for everything, I know I can make the entire night work with just 4 presets of 8 snapshots. So, and I'm going to have, you know, the specific stuff where I need the specific stuff. Oh, a lot of work. I've done more stuff with the fun wall of albumins here. Got another layer down here. I'm doing another one over there on the side, and then I've got that top one yet to contend with. What did I get in the mail today? Allen Holdsworth, a Tavachron. The reason why I got into Allen Holdsworth, I worked in a guitar shop in the late 80s and early 90s called Sound Logic in Madison, Wisconsin. And my mentor, Chuck Johnson, the owner, he would just play all this crazy stuff that I'd never heard before. And he had a cassette of a Tavachron. He played that all the time. He had, what else did he have on this wall? He had the Nightfly by Donald Fagen, and the first 2 or 3 Pat Metheny records. You know, the 78 album and 80, 81 and all that stuff. And he would play these things, and it just blew my mind. That's where my love of Holdsworth started in 1980. I guess it was 87, because that's when I started working with him at the shop. Really apprenticing, because I never got paid. I would just be there and hang out and learn everything I could. And I did that for years. You know, he gave me really great deals on guitars and stuff, so it was definitely worth my while. But it's where I learned everything about guitars and most of what I learned about music, to be honest with you. So, you know, there's that. But I will be back tomorrow with another Name That Riff. Woohoo, good times. And hopefully I'm going to be working up more of these as the week goes on. So by Friday, I'm going to go into the rehearsal room, set all the volumes for these, because I have a gig on Friday night, and I'm going to use this suckers. Oh, it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. The Def Leppard Hysteria preset package is available. You can click on the pre-order link. It just goes to the actual Buy It Now link. So don't worry about it saying pre-order. It's the same exact thing. You click on it, you get the stuff. You get an email that allows you to download them. So there's that. I'm working on the preset preview video that'll be up on the website by tomorrow sometime. Those take a little while, so, and I haven't started it yet. Oops. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, rock on.